Class 12 Physics, Electromagnetic Induction, we are going to see the NCERT textbook questions, which are important for your board exams. This is your first question where several circuit diagrams are given, and we are to say the direction of induced current in each case. So, first of all, in your textbook, the diagrams are very small and it is difficult to explain there. That's why the diagrams are drawn here, and one by one let us see the direction of induced current. At first, let us come here. In this case, if you see, the magnet is approaching towards the coil, and a coil को आपको किस तरफ से देखना है? From this side you have to see the coil. It is closed. In this side it is closed, and this face from this side you have to observe the coil, and the coil is like this. It is like this, and the circular turns are like this way. So from this side we are observing the coil. हम इधर से coil को देख रहे हैं. As the magnet approaching towards the coil, now it is south pole of the magnet. South pole of the magnet approaches the coil. So in that case, what will happen? The flux in the coil will increase. As the flux in the coil will increase, then it will try to decrease the flux. It means ये क्या चाहेगा कि इसको repel करे. For that, this will be your south pole, and this side is your south pole. And it is also known to you that in a coil, if this face is south pole, then direction of current in the coil, as this face is south pole, so direction of current is your clockwise. Now clockwise direction is this. So in the coil, direction of current is your clockwise. And it is also known to you, if in the coil direction of current is clockwise, then in the circuit direction of current is anti-clockwise. So it is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Now, a anti-clockwise to আমি in terms of 18টা পয়েন্টৰ ৰেফাৰেন্সত লিখি দিব লাগে. তো কেনেকৈ লিখিবা? তোমালোকে চোৱা, এইটো ডাইৰেকশ্যন হৈছে এন্টি ক্লকৱাইজ, এইটো ডাইৰেকশ্যন হৈছে ক্লকৱাইজ. তো এনেকৈ চালে you can say it is QRP, or you can say that is, if you say QRP, this is the direction. কোনোবাই QRP নকৈ P पर स्टार्ट करो और एक एक होता PQR, then you can say आप ये भी बोल सकते हो PQR. If you want, you can say RPQ, same thing, RPQ, and each situation represents anti-clockwise. R से बोलो RPQ, P से बोलो PQR, Q से शुरू करो QRP, same thing. So I think in your textbook this way the answer is given. So this was the simple case. Direction of induced current you could find out easily. Now let us see this case. In this case, it is given that tapping key is just released. इसमें क्या किया गया है? टैपिंग की जस्ट रिलीज किया गया है, यानी पहले क्लोज था तब करंट फ्लो हो रहा था, आपने रिलीज कर दिया यानी करंट घट रहा है. दैट मीन्स करंट इज डिक्रीजिंग. As current is decreasing, that's why what will happen? Flux is decreasing. So first of all, you can observe this is your positive terminal. Current flows in this direction, and this is a broken line. Current goes like this way and coming this way. So ये जो direction है, this is your anti-clockwise. Sorry, this is your clockwise. This direction is clockwise. So if you observe from this side, the direction of current is clockwise, so it will be south pole of the coil. As it is south pole, then and current is your just released, that means your current is decreasing, then this flux is decreasing in this coil. Therefore, it will try to increase, then it will be your north pole. But as it is north pole, then definitely this face will be your south pole. Now from here यहाँ से आप बोल सकते हो डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट, इंड्यूस करंट इन दिस कॉइल एज इट इज साउथ पोल. ये कॉइल में currents, this is south pole, that means in this coil current is your clockwise direction, current is your clockwise direction if you observe from this side. As in the coil current is clockwise direction and here current is anti-clockwise direction. So your answer will be anti-clockwise means this direction. So you can better to start from x. So x, r, y, x, this is the direction of current in the circuit. So this is also over, this also we explained. Now come here. In this case, here you see, this is one coil and here is a magnet. Magnet is coming closer to this coil, to this face. As south pole is coming closer to this face, therefore flux is increasing in this, and then you know the property of coil, it will try to decrease the flux. So for that, south pole will be developed here. And from here, it's coming away from the coil. So therefore, this in this case, what will happen? In this coil, flux is decreasing. Number of magnetic field lines will be less and less through the coil. So as magnetic field lines will be less and less through the coil, it means your flux is decreasing. As flux is decreasing, it will try to increase the flux. That's why north pole is going away, it will develop south pole here. So definitely this face will be north pole. ये बन जाएगा आपका north pole. Now you see, अगर आप इधर से हम देख रहे हैं, you have to observe from this side. So as it is south pole, so current in the coil is your what? Clockwise. Then current in the circuit is your anti-clockwise. There it is anti-clockwise. As it is anti-clockwise, this is the direction anti-clockwise. Then this way, it is P, R, Q. You can say here direction answer will be P, R, Q, P. I repeat, if you say R, Q, P, R, that's also correct. তোমালোকে যদি কিউৰ পৰা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰা খালি এন্টি ক্লকৱাইজ ডাইৰেকশনটোৱে মেইনটেইন কৰিব লাগে, গতিকে কিউ পি আৰ কিউ হ'লেও কাৰেক্ট. তো ডাইৰেকশনটো যাতে মেইনটেইন হৈ থাকে. নাও ইন দিছ কেছ, এইফালৰ পৰা যদি কইলটো চাই আছা তোমালোকে, ইফ ইউ অবজাৰ্ভ দ্য কইল ফ্ৰম দিছ সাইড, দিছ ইজ your north pole. As it is your north pole, that means current in this coil is your what? Anti-clockwise. As if the current is anti-clockwise in the coil, so here it will be your what? Clockwise. So this is the direction clockwise. As current is clockwise, so here it will be like this. So y, z, x, y. You can say x, y, z, that is also correct. See, I explain x, y, z. So clockwise means a two direction, clockwise. তুমি এক্সৰ পৰা বা ৱাইৰ পৰা বা জেডৰ পৰা বা একে কথা. তো এক্স ৱাই জেড এক্স, ইট ইজ দ্য ডাইৰেকশ্যন. কোনোবাই ৱাইৰ পৰা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছে, অ'কে, দেন ৱাই জেড এক্স ৱাই, দিছ ইজ দ্য ডাইৰেকশ্যন অফ কাৰেণ্ট ইন দ্য চাৰ্কিট. চ' দিছ ইজ অলছ' অভাৰ. নাও লেট আছ চি দিছ ওৱান. ইয়াতে কি কৈছে, यहाँ पे दिखाया गया है कि रियोस्टेट सेटिंग बीइंग चेंज्ड, इट्स ए वेरिएबल रेजिस्टेंस. यहाँ पर एक वेरिएबल रेजिस्टेंस है. तो व्हाट विल हैपन, रियोस्टेट सेटिंग बीइंग चेंज्ड एंड दिस एरो साइन इज गिवन इन, इफाले एरो साइन दिसे तारमाने এই রিয়োস্টেটৰ পৰা ইয়াত আহিছে, ইফালে লৈ অহা হৈ আছে, ইটস কামিং টুৱাৰ্ডছ দিস ডাইৰেকশন. Now it is suppose positive terminal, it is given here. Current flows in this direction, this way current flows, this way current coming, and this way a broken line given means back side, so that way current goes and this way. And if it is connected here, suppose it is connected here, then the current will get more resistance, বেশি resistance পাবো. তো তুমি যদি এইটো ইয়াৰ পৰা আনি ইয়াত জয়েন কৰি দিয়া, মানে কমাই আনি আছে, ইয়াত আনিলা, সাপোজ ইয়াতে দিছা, এইখিনিৰ পৰা এইখিনি ইট উইল গেট লেছ ৰেজিষ্টেঞ্চ, কম ৰেজিষ্টেঞ্চ পাব। সাপোজ তুমি আনি কিনে ইয়াত ফিক্স কৰি দিলা, তেতিয়াহ'লে আৰু কম ৰেজিষ্টেঞ্চ পাব। তো আই মিন টু সে resistance is decreasing. It means current is increasing. So in this case, current is increasing. And direction of current is this. And this is the coil. Say this is your outer side. This is the coil. So this is the direction of coil. It is anti-clockwise. So current is increasing in anti-clockwise direction. As current is increasing in the anti-clockwise direction, this phase will be your north pole. Then this coil will try to decrease the flux. And for that, this is the coil, this X is here, this X is here, this Y is here, and Z is here. So from this side, if you see, that means this phase must be your north pole. As current is increasing here in anti-clockwise direction. So this phase must be your north pole. As this phase must be your north pole, then current must be anti-clockwise in this loop or in this circular turn. As current is anti-clockwise, ইফালৰ পৰা যদি চোৱা এণ্টি-ক্লকৱাইজ ডাইৰেকশ্যন কোনটো হ'ব তোমাৰ, ইফালৰ পৰা যদি চাই আছা তেতিয়া এইটো হ'ব এণ্টি-ক্লকৱাইজ ডাইৰেকশ্যন, দিছ উইল বি ইয়ৰ এণ্টি-ক্লকৱাইজ ডাইৰেকশ্যন। তো as this is your anti-clockwise direction, that means this phase here it is, let me write X, this is your Y, and in the bottom it is Z, and anti-clockwise direction means this direction. So you can say X, Z, Y. So direction of current X, Z, Y. So it is your, you can say it is your X, Z, Y anti-clockwise direction. And if you say Y, X, Z, that is also correct. Y, X, Z, Y. X, Z, Y, X. The cyclic order is maintained. So this is the direction of current in the coil. So this is also over to explain it. Now come here. In this case, this is common axis. Again, this is the inside loop and this is your outside loop. And here is another coil is shown here. Now it is like this. So this is the coil. This X is here. This Y is here. And this Z is here. So we have to say direction of induced current. Common axis is given. Now you see here what happens. This key, the symbol is given like this way. It means key was not closed. Yet a switch to close nasile. Reality say switch going to be closed. As soon as the switch is closed, current will start to flow. So that means current 0 পৰা বাঢ়া আৰম্ভ কৰিব। তো কারেন্ট যেতিয়া বাঢ়িব, তো এইটো হৈছে পজিটিভ টার্মিনাল, কারেন্ট এনেকৈ ইফালেদি ফ্লো হ'ব, এইটো ডাইৰেকশ্যন দেখুৱাই দিছোঁ। তো এনেকৈ তোমাৰ এই ইফালৰ পৰা চালে এইটো যোনটো আছে কারেন্ট এনেকৈ ফ্লো হ'ব, এইটো ডাইৰেকশ্যনত এনেকৈ ফ্লো হৈছে। তো দিছ ডাইৰেকশ্যন ইজ হোৱাট, and if you keep it, this is your outer side, this is your outer side. So current flows like this way, this is your and this side is your inside, it is here. So current flows like this way. I repeat, এই যেটো part আছে এইটো বৰ্ডৰ বাহিৰত আছে, এইটো বৰ্ডৰ বাহিৰত আছে, আৰু এইটো part এইফালৰ পাৰ্টটো। তো ইয়াত দেখা পাইছা, and you are observing it is upward. So current flows this way. So it is anti-clockwise direction. That means এইফালৰ this phase will be your north pole. Then in this coil what happens? Current is increasing, flux is increasing, so it will try to repel it. So now you see here এই যেটো x দেখা পাইছা এইটো বাহিৰৰ সাইড, এইটো ইপিনে আছে আৰু এইটো ভিতৰত আছে। তো ইফালে x আছে, ইয়াত y আছে, ইয়াত z আছে। এতিয়া এইটো সাইড নর্থ পোল হ'ব লাগিব, কাৰণ এই কয়েলৰ ইফালে নর্থ পোল পৰি গৈছে, কাৰণ কারেন্ট current is increasing. Therefore, as current is increasing, flux increases. And for this coil, this side is your north pole. This coil will try to decrease the flux. That's why it will repel the coil. So this face must be your North Pole. As this face is North Pole, and if you observe from this side, current anti-clockwise, and this axis here, so anti-clockwise means X, Y, Z. So in this case, direction of induced current X, Y, Z, X. So if you say X, Y, Z, X, you can say Y, Z, X, Y, that also correct. Cyclic order maintained. You can say Z, X, Y, Z, that is also correct. So in textbook, any one of this answer is given. So finally, all we have discussed, this is done. This is, I think, clear. This is also clear. And the last one, in this case, it is like this. This is a coil. This is a coil. And it is the conductor through the center of the coil. And current flows in this direction. That it is shown current flows in this direction. And current is decreasing at steady rate, it is given. But in this case, what happens, you see, current flows in this direction. This is the direction of current, and if you hold it, these fingers are the direction of magnetic field lines. This is the direction of magnetic field lines, and coil is also here. So in that case, if you find out the cross product, theta will be your 0. So that's why in this case, theta is 0 degree, induced current will be 0 in this case. So this all about your question number 1 from your text. I hope it's clear. Thank you.